Liverpool will lift the Premier League title this season, maybe even this month. Arne Slot will lift the trophy in his first season as first-team boss, and Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk will get their hands on it for a second time before gearing up to defend their title after signing much-anticipated contract extensions. Though Trent Alexander-Arnold looks to be just 1 month away from finishing his playing career on Merseyside, FSG will be delighted with their success in tying down the outfit's two biggest legends ahead of Slot's second term. Liverpool will be looking to defend their Premier League title while challenging for the other pieces of silverware, which proved too much to secure this year. New signings will flow through, for sure, but the importance of extending the skipper's stay cannot be understated and deserves a closer look. Van Dijk's new Liverpool contract. Van Dijk's new deal will see him stay as the leader of Slot's squad for the next 2 seasons, earning a rather decent salary too, some £400,000 per week. The 33-year-old always wanted to remain at the club, but for whatever reason talks dragged on interminably. It also bears noting that he was approached by a number of hopefuls, including the lucre of the Saudi Pro League's heavyweights, but made it clear that Liverpool is his home and that FSG had promised him investment and a project app for silverware over the next few years. He'll go down as one of the definitive defenders, if not the of his era, inspirational and effective at Liverpool's back. With Alexander-Arnold expected to move to Madrid and Robertson in danger of being replaced this summer, Van Dijk could consolidate his Liverpool career with a staggering number of appearances, eclipsed only by Salah and Jordan Henderson since the Klopp era began. He's a true legend and will go down as one of the greatest players in Liverpool's long history. Van Dijk certainly isn't done yet, but FSG would be prudent to replace him this summer, signing a new star who can be willed into shape over the next few years alongside the Dutchman, before finally taking his place. Liverpool chasing Van Dijk air. Van Dijk might be staying put, but he's not getting any younger, and Liverpool will need to prepare for his eventual departure. Signing Bournemouth's Dean Huijsen this summer would be a pretty good way to go about that. The young Spain international has been riding the crest of a wave since transferring from Juventus to England's South Coast last summer, and according to Chelsea insider Simon Phillips, has been placed right at the top of Liverpool's wish list. Chelsea have made contact with the 20-year-old's reps, but it's FSG who lead the race at the moment, having held discussions with the players' camp for several weeks. A wide range of suitors are keen, though Huijsen has been incredible under Andoni Iraola this year and has a £50 million release clause that all parties expect to be activated this summer. While Liverpool are desperate for Dean Huijsen. Huijsen is young and his data pool shallow, but from the evidence of the past few years, for Roma, on loan, and now Bournemouth, it's already clear that he's got the potential to become a superstar. Dutch-born, Huijsen was reared in Spain before making the move from Malaga's youth scene to join Juventus Academy, age 16. He looked promising, all right, but the old lady could do with an extra penny and cashed him into Bournemouth last summer, claiming £15 million for their young prospect. Huijsen has flourished on English soil, and no mistake. Already labeled a world-class player in the making by one analyst, he's featured prominently for the Cherries this term, and indeed attracted the attention of every high-profile club worth their salt as the market beckons. As per FBref, the rangy star actually ranks among the top 15% of defenders in the Premier League this year for goal involvements, the top 7% for shot-creating actions, the top 3% for interceptions and clearances, and the top 20% for aerial battles 1 per 90. He'd contrast nicely with Van Dijk over the next couple of years before finally taking the Netherlands' captain's place in the seasons to come. It's also worth noting that Huijsen is a 2-footed center-back who has plied his trade on the left side of the pitch this season, further material for the argument that he should be a priority for the Reds this summer. Huijsen might not be as commanding in the duel, but he shares many technical and defensive qualities with the Anfield captain, thus in good hands to maximize his potential if moving to Liverpool instead of, say, Chelsea. There's also, of course, the elephant in the corner that is Ibrahima Konate's Liverpool contract. Konate has been a formidable partner alongside Van Dijk this season, but he's a meager year away from free agency, and negotiations for an extension have become protracted. Liverpool won't want to lose the Frenchman on a free, and thus could cash in this summer, something that might strike Huijsen as compelling, for he would be in with a great chance of slotting right in as Van Dijk's star partner in the rearguard. Analyst Ben Mattinson has remarked that Huijsen is the most in-demand center back in the world, but Liverpool's current position at the front of the race makes a telling comment on the state of things at Anfield. It's a big summer up ahead, and if Huijsen is brought in to shore up an already impressive backline, Liverpool might just be able to reach even higher next year.